A veteran Minneapolis officer is calling the use of force on George Floyd totally unnecessary. That's what was said on the stand today as the murder trial for former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin continues. Fox 46 chief legal correspondent Seema Iyer is live in the newsroom right now with the latest. Seema.
That's right. Paige, when you hear the term top cop, this is the guy you think of. He is a lieutenant. He is the longest serving police officer in Minneapolis. He leads his homicide unit, so he has the credibility, the experience, and the knowledge to form a valid opinion. Listen up to what Lieutenant Zimmerman said earlier today.
What is your view of that use of force during that time period?
Totally unnecessary.
What do you mean?
Well, first of all, pulling him down to the ground, face down, and putting your knee on the neck for that amount of time is just uncalled for. I saw no reason why the officers felt they were in danger, if that's what they felt. And that's what they would have to feel to be able to use that kind of force.
Paige, that was on direct examination by the prosecutor. Now, on cross-examination, the defense tried to make this argument that when an uncombative suspect is revived, they can sometimes turn combative. But that doesn't reconcile with the many videos that have been shown that George Floyd is limp on the ground. And then I even saw another video where he's in the ambulance, totally limp, unable to be revived. Paige.
Which you mentioned that because of what he was saying, right? Saying that if they felt like they were in danger. Right. So I want to point out here, you have worked with the NYPD. That was after being a prosecutor and having worked as a defense attorney as well, right?
Yes.
I point all of that out to say, you know, kind of the important information from all of those sides in terms of why they're talking about this on the stand and how that plays into the case here. Can you speak to that?
Sure, Paige. And I represented hundreds, if not thousands of officers when they've been accused of use of force or excessive use of force. And that's the issue, right? You can use force, but you cannot use excessive force. The other problem with this is that police officers have a right and a duty to de-escalate the situation. And this is all so nuanced to decide in the heat of a moment, right? When is it that it's a de-escalation? When is it subduing the situation? And when do you have a subject who is on the ground and clearly unable to be revived? Paige.
Seema Iyer live for us this afternoon in the newsroom. Thank you so much.